Hello, my Gamma friends, and welcome back to Cinema Society Saturday. If you don't know what that is, I'm a part of a movie club called Cinema Society Saturday, where each week I get paired up with a creator in the club, and we give each other a horror movie to review on Saturdays. And each week has a different theme. This week's theme was robots. Robots in disguise. Roll out. Beep bop boop bop. I was paired up with Billy Jack, aka the Horror Ninja, this week, who gave me Alien from 1979. This week, thank you so much for the suggestion, and then everyone, please follow them. I hope you like the review. You know, when I was given this film, and as I watched it for a big majority of the film, I was wondering, how the hell does this film fit the robots theme? But then it happened, which I loved the twist. I do think it's absolutely hilarious to think about how that I was given a film based on a twist that is, I would say, a spoiler for the film. Then again, doesn't really matter. Spoiler this film, it is so old, but yeah. Um, I'm yeah. I really did enjoy the film though. No, it's also another thing that's hilarious to me with this film is that I've talked to multiple anti-woke weirdos on Twitter or who don't believe they would call this film woke if it released today. It's literally about a badass female lead who a bunch of men and a robot, to be clear, it's not just men, and though the robot is supposed to be a man, don't respect her authority by not listening to her, and it ended up getting them killed because she was right about everything. She's literally a flawless heroine. It's like this film is extremely woke, and I love that about it. It is wild to me that they have told me, oh no, we wouldn't call this woke if it came out today. Like, yeah, you would, because because the grifters who tell you everything is woke nowadays would tell you it's woke, which them telling you things are woke is the only reason you ever actually decide that things are woke. I digress, though. I loved this. It was so much fun. The acting was great. The plot was great. The effects were great. As I mentioned before, the twist of one of the characters being a robot was so good. And I loved the cat, which I feel like Captain Marvel, having a cat in Marvel, is a reference to this cat, which I think is really fun. My only criticism with this film is I didn't like all of the flashing lights near the end. They started giving me a headache with how much they were bothering my eyes. But yeah, Ripley is awesome, and I'm excited to watch more or Alien movies in the future, and at some point get to the crossovers with Predator. I've never watched any of the Predator movies either, but I think but I bet that the crossover is probably really fun to watch. Yeah. So that's everything I have to say about the film. I gave this a 4.5 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd. Again, please follow Billy Jack, aka the Horror Ninja. That's really everything I have to say for this review. This again is your host, Smash Trivia John, signing off.